Hey yo, what's up boys? I'm gonna do another upload even though my consistency on these uploads is god awful. But today we're gonna be talking about Chongyun. He is a the ice broadsword character that I happen to main as my DPS support. Anyways, let's just get right into this, right? No point in dilly-dallying. So as you guys know, Chongyun is the ice Claymore, right? His constellations are actually extremely strong for being a support DPS. Now you could main him as a DPS if you don't have somebody like say Beto, Luke, Jean, etc. If you don't have those as main DPSs, I do personally think Chongyun would be acceptable. Although I don't really think that's where he shines. Alright? Now, let's go through his constellations. Constellation level 1, Ice Unleashed. The last attack of Chongyun's normal attacks combo releases 3 Ice Blades. Each blade deals 50% of Chongyun's attack as Kyro damage to all enemies in its path. This is where I was talking about trying to turn him into a main DPS. This will give you basically 150% bonus damage on an area of effect. Now, of course, it is Kyro, so do keep in mind. Now, this atmospheric revolution is why so many people actually use him as a support DPS. Because when you use his E, you actually get to reduce the cooldown by 15% for any elemental bursts. Which doesn't seem like a lot of time, right? It doesn't seem like a lot. It's only 15%, right? But in comparison, right? You would have to run the 2 winds for elemental resonance to get a 5% cooldown. Right? So to me, that's 15%. It's as simple as to put it simply, it's more than 0. Cloud burst doesn't really matter. And then Chongyun regenerates 1 energy every time he hits an enemy affected by Kyro. This effect can only occur once every 2 seconds. This is good because it runs right off this, his Ice Unleashed, which means every time you finish a normal attack combo, you're getting that ice damage, which is just proccing this. Not to mention, when you use his Elemental Burst, it actually puts a status enhancement on his sword for ice damage, Kyro damage, meaning you're still able to proc this. Once again, the true path doesn't really matter. And Rally of the 4 Blades deals 15% more damage to enemies with a lower percentage of their max HP remaining than Chongyun. Right. It also summons 1 additional blade. Now, 1 additional blade doesn't seem like a lot. However, 1 additional blade can be like, helps with your Ice Unleashed, right? Really, I kind of wish this was better, in all honesty. But you're going from 3 blades to 4 blades, right? I believe it's to 4 blades. And you're dealing percentage damage. Or dealing damage based off percentage of their HP. Which is really, really strong. Right? Excuse me. So constellation-wise, he's got nothing too insane. I would say easily his best constellation is his 15% cooldown. Anyways, let's go through his talents. Nothing special in his talents. It's just like every other character. You level him up, you get your bonuses increased. Now, I don't think leveling this thing up actually increases the field of duration or the cooldown, which is unfortunate. But if it does later on, that would be extremely strong. Alright. This is really strong for being a Diluc DPS main. This is extremely potent for me being a Diluc main. Because I dropped the E, then I have my attack speed increased by 8%. And because I also use my, I like to flex my Ching and my Zhengling, it goes really well with him. You can deal an additional 100% of Chongyun's layered skill damage as AoE Kyro damage. Enemies hit by this blade will have their Kyro resistance decreased by 10%, right? Which flows right into his E as well, because it leaves the Kyro damage effect on your sword. And then, of course, his Gallant Journey, which makes him really good for going on expeditions in LU, but I never want to part ways with him anyway, so I don't. As for the weapon I like to run on Chongyun, right now I'm just running the build because I've not got him built super tanky. I've not really built him at all because I've only been using him for his E. Alright, I've been prioritizing my Diluc. But the Bell, all around good sword. I kind of hope eventually we get a Claymore sword user whose damage is relevant to like their total health or like shields, because this shielding effect would be really potent on somebody like, say, Noelle, if only her talents were based off a shield, not her specific shield. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. I know this video doesn't really say a bunch of stuff, it doesn't really cover a bunch of stuff. I just really wanted to talk about Chongyun and why I use him, because I mean, honestly, bro, some of y'all be sleeping on Chongyun and it's mad disrespectful. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. If you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe. God, I hate saying that, to be honest, but hey, it needs to get done. I'm very close to 50 subscribers, which is something I didn't expect at all. But thanks for watching.